On plutonium. Yes. This being the world capital for plutonium that I'm aware of, unless there's a place in Russia that made more, which I doubt, but certainly for the U.S., 2/3 of our plutonium is made here at Hanford. And my early knowledge of it was, first there's that work. I mean, there's guys that my mentor had worked, Jim Barber had worked nuclear sites. Every 6 months he'd change sites as a contractor. And all he told me was that it cost several $1,000,000 per gram. He knew the number, but I forgot what it was. He had it down to the decimal. And not counting cleanup costs, which we were just beginning cleanup. And I worked in the first plutonium plant. Ever built, called T-Plant. It, when I was 21 years old, it's 800 feet long, 3 stories tall, solid concrete, with walls up to 9 feet thick in some places, one more. And the smoke and the stacks go up at least another 3 stories, and it has at least one level of basement. Now, I worked in a room, concrete room with no windows, full of half a dozen computers. And I was by myself most of the time. I worked with my boss, was an environmental engineer, Paul Crane, and there was another environmental engineer in our group called, his name was Jack Misner, chemical engineer who just graduated from school. And there's Kate. She was a hazmat technician. She got it from 2 years at CBC. And there was a chemist, Jeff, nuclear operator, Izzy, all who worked in my office, but they weren't there very often. They'd come and go, mainly to check their email, which I showed Kate that you don't have to come to your computer to check your files even. She's the only one that let me set her up so that she could check her files from any computer on site, which she was appreciative of. Well, my time's getting to be along 3 minutes, and I like to keep it short as I can for file length purposes per upload.